My name's Todd Nowak. I'm the Executive Director of Life Connections Peer Recovery Services, which runs Rhonda's House, the only peer-run respite in Iowa, as well as the only after-hours recovery center. Rhonda's House is a place that you can go, and I like to say it's people's bed and breakfast for their emotional distress and life-interrupting challenge. We don't ask what your diagnosis is. We don't ask what your addiction is. We ask what the underlying issue is that we can support you with. What got you to the point where you are right now? There's something down there, right? And we have to figure out what's down there in order to be able to support that person. Because just fixing the moment doesn't solve it or resolve it. We have to find out what's underneath. And coming here to stay for about 7 days in this quiet rural area, the only one in the US that is in a rural area.
It was basically like the drugs, and I ended up being homeless for a while too. And that addiction, it was a hard thing to battle. It was probably a good like 10 plus years that I was battling with it. I had to eventually take the next step, and that was just getting out of the environment I was in and away from certain people so I can still continue on my recovery. So Rhonda's House helped me get connected with a lot of resources like food, clothing.
My drug of choice was meth at the end, so.
And what was life like as a meth user?
I was homeless. I didn't know where I was sleeping. I thought I had friends that really weren't my friends. And to be able to turn my life around has meant the world to me. 3 years ago when I came employed here at Life Connections. And I tell people I found my calling in life, because I have, to be able to show my recovery and to stay in my recovery. They help me stay in my recovery, to see, you know, that little reminder of, oh yeah, I remember those days and I never want to go back to them. It's very much self-satisfying, but it's like I've given somebody hope, and that's a lot, you know, because sometimes that's what we need in life, is hope, just somebody to have hope in you.
We've served 400 people now in the whole state of Iowa in the last 5 years. And to see that is just rewarding, right? Whether they need resources, whether they just need to sleep, right? A lot of people, if they were to come here and it was more of a medical or clinical setting, sleeping would be thought of that it's a bad thing, that they're not working on themselves. But if somebody hasn't had sleep in a week, sleeping is working on yourself. Serving a person in 2019 that was in an inpatient 9 times, and since coming to us in 2020 has only been in the hospital once, that shows what we do here.
And those are the success stories that keep you going, right?
They are. They are.
And to see someone or hear back from someone that says, hey, my life has changed because of you, what does that mean to you?
That brings tears. It brings tears that we're making that difference. It brings tears of, not tears of sorrow, but tears of joy, tears of growth, and tears just to keep planning more and more and more. We need these things, right? We do need therapists, we need psychiatrists, we need ERs, we need jail, we need all them, but we need this too. And if people can have a choice to start here, they might not end up in the more severity places.
This is, like I said, this is the first place I've ever been to and that I've ever been helped with. And I think there needs to be more places like this in Iowa.
It is like a home. They come in, you have full access to everything in the house, and I tell them, just make yourself to home. It's your house for 7 days. They get a smile on their face and they thank us, because they're always nervous when they come in, but once they get the tour in their room, and it changes, their mood and their attitude changes. For a lot of people, we are that change in their life.